Hey guys, Joey here, and I am going to show you a video of how to propagate some, I believe, I'm going to say Leyland cedar trees. So here's what we're going to do. My puppies want to help out. So we're going to take these branches here, which you can see that, you know, they're pretty big. They're kind of full, but we don't need the whole branch. I'm going to take my clippers here and we're just going to cut up at an angle. There we go. Oof. Perfect. So what you want to do is sort of have the inside open, because on the inside of it, let's see if I can show you real quick. See, you can actually see the, there. That's the part right there where it actually takes in the nutrients. So sorry about the, camera's struggling today, but anyways, you kind of want to take all these branches here and trim off all the lower ones, because you're not going to need any branches down here. This is the part that you want to kind of root. I'm getting covered in sap, so be prepared for that. There we go. That looks pretty good, I'd say. This one's at an angle. What I'm going to do too, I'm going to move all these here. These are just compost. These are just tiny little clippings, but I'm going to take my scissors here. Now I'm going to use this paper. So I'm actually going to cut off, let's say, I want them about this deep. Just going to cut off some paper here. You can actually get this paper from Home Depot if you want. So now I'm going to take some dirt, open this up just a little bit here. You want some good garden soil. This is not the best stuff in the world, I'll be honest with you, but it's better than nothing, so I figured I would just use it. It's what I had on hand right now, and it's really sandy, which is going to be good for basically being out here in Florida. They're going to be planted out in the ground anyways. So you're going to take this and kind of put it in the middle of all this, and then you're going to just start wrapping it up, okay? So kind of just want to go like that. Gonna turn it a little bit. I know you're gonna lose some stuff at the bottom, but that's okay. There we go. So that's a start. Now we've got it like that, right? Don't worry about that. And next step is, okay, so I'm just gonna take these pots here. I've got a whole bunch of these. So I'm going to put some of this soil on the bottom here. Okay, that's just going to seal that in. We're going to take this guy here. You want to make sure he's wrapped up pretty tight though. But now you're just going to put him inside the pot. So kind of just going to wrap up this bottom part here just a little bit. There we go. And then of course what's really going to help is when we get the rest of them in there. So let me just do that real quick here. I'm going to try something a little bit different as well. So I put a little less soil in because it's going to be wrapped up anyways. But I folded up the bottom and now I'm just sort of wrapping it around almost like a present. I think that's going to be the way to go. So before I do any more, I just figured I would show you guys that it's going to keep the soil in. This is going to biodegrade, and you can always remove it later as well once this roots. But that's what I would do actually. So a little less soil, wrap it up. You can still see it has lots of soil inside. You know, it's going to be fine. You're going to keep it wet, but that way, you know, you can just keep it in with its friends here. And I'm gonna put a little bit more soil in this one, I think. But yeah, it's gonna definitely be a lot better, I'd say. Okay, so I tried one more method as well. So I actually took these cuttings. These are all the last cuttings I had. Put the rooting hormone on them and then stuck them right into the soil. They're gonna go in a plastic seed tray, stay wet as well. But that's the second method we're gonna try, because, you know, I figured we might have success if we have more than one method. So let's try it. Guys, I'm just gonna add a couple things. So here's what I did. So I pulled them out like this, and you can see the roots. So I'm just gonna get this wet here, okay, and dip it in the rooting hormone. And there you go. And then I'm literally just gonna put it right back inside. So there we go. Awesome. And guys, again, so keep these moist. This is gonna be the plastic tray that I keep them under. And then the last thing that I recommend is keep them in the shade. Don't keep them in the sun, because if you do so, they're gonna dry out so quickly that they're not gonna have a chance to root. So there we go. See that? The rooting hormone is gonna stay on pretty good. And once you keep these watered, it's gonna keep them pretty strong. Might wanna pack them down just a little bit there, again, just to keep them strong. But I actually have high hopes for these guys. I think these little Cedar and Cypress are amazing. I think they're gonna do well. They've got little growth on it now, which should help the development. When it comes to rooting hormone, this is just from the Home Depot. This is what I used. And it's really simple. So there we go. So what I'm gonna do now is just get some space here. I'm gonna put it right in between. I've got my bamboo started. I've got my magnolia tree, which this is a cutting I have. I don't know. He's struggling there a little bit. Hopefully he comes back. Hey, Minnie Mouse. She's a good gardener. She's always helping, aren't you? Hey guys, you guys are good gardeners, aren't you? Ready? Wave. Wave hi. There you go. And you too, Minnie, wave. Oh, right, stop. Anyway, so there's that. So I'm gonna take this and put that on there. Now I'm gonna water it really well. Let's see, grab my hose here. I'm gonna just water it from on top and let that all soak in completely. I'm hoping that this paper will also keep it moist. But there we go. So now I'm just gonna water it until it's very, very saturated. Until this tray is full of water. That's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna let it sit like that for 3 months. Change the water often because I don't want to get mosquitoes. So there we go. We're almost done. And then I'm gonna water it twice a day. Oh yeah, if you want to, you can actually fold these down a little bit. If you're worried about the moisture getting out too much. As long as you can water through the paper. And then hopefully after a couple of months, 2 or 3 months, it should be rooting. So we'll do a follow-up video soon and we'll see, but so far that's the way it looks like we're gonna do it. And when you get all of these extra garden scraps, I'm gonna call them garden scraps because they are going in my compost, which is awesome. Anyways, guys, just a quick video, and these are super expensive in the store now. So if you can get this method to work for you, you're gonna save a ton of money and have a whole bunch of beautiful plants. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Please like this video, subscribe, and garden out.